Bosco South Asia General Body Meeting Kalasdang Hanegasni Khanyo Tarigunai Wing had DBPH Bangalore. Luckily, I take a jingakundu kinong pet kilat patai kubor jang kaseng solution ha South Asia the upadar Jos Thomas Koyekal u provincial juga Bangalore province ha kajinga lang upadar Don Bosco Ludusami u provincial ka Chennai uba Anil Pinto ubare u registrar ka Christ University Bangalore par kumbalai bu khandai kinong pet ikilat patai kubor kaseng solution ha South Asia. Habakran hakate kasngi upadar Jos u lapriang rom nikino yashambanta nakabaong
who is a province delegate who is organizing this magnificent gathering of the Bosco delegates, general body. My dear delegates, my dear friends for the joy of the Economy, dear friends. We are very happy to host this August meeting here at this provincial house at Bangalore. It is a simple, homely structure with limited facilities, but the rector and also all the members of this community has got large heart to make you feel happy at home, be at your service and take care of you. I personally welcome every one of you, especially my provincial Don Bosco and all the dignitaries and every one of you dear delegates. I'm not coming from the field of communication, but I think every one of us are involved in one way or other, even silently communicating. Communication has been undergoing revolutionary changes. In fact, the theme that we have given for this annual general body meeting is a very wonderful one, evolving communication landscape, fast-paced for 50th solution digital ministry. Solutions have been in this field from decades past, and we can say that we are in the forefront of media ministry with openness or resistance. I remember something interesting that I read about communication. There was a man who said, I haven't got a computer, but I was told about Facebook and Twitter, and I'm trying to make friends outside Facebook and Twitter while applying the same principles.
Uba Anil Pinto, ula Shah Khot bankran halor kapang juga lat pakai kubor, ula ong.
Context I will speak. Now the word communication landscape. Communication is a technology. The word technology comes from the Greek word techne. Techne means that which reduces human labor. Okay, for example, how do you brush your teeth? With your left finger, right finger? Which, right or left? Huh? Yeah, that's right. We use toothbrush. Right? We can also use, but we use toothbrush. So toothbrush is a technology. Does it reduce human labor? Yes. It can reach the sections of your teeth which your finger cannot, and reduces time and labor required to brush your teeth. So anything that reduces that is technology. Retaining the idea of technology as techne, that which reduces human labor. Okay, so that's in all mind. What I want to say, that will be the underlying thread. Speech was a medium. It's a technique, it was a technology to communicate, right? So speech is a technology of two things. One is of communication and storage. That is why all these Rukuveda and others, where you code your ideas into a way of framing it, so that is passed on. It's a technology of speech, is a technology of communication and storage of information. And after speech comes what? After speech comes? Huh? Okay, script. Okay, script comes. Okay, there's a debate whether script came first or speech came first. It's a debate that was interestingly developed by a French thinker called Jacques Derrida. He says that writing came first. How do you know? He says cave paintings came before speech was born. And cave painting is a form of and Chinese pictography, you understand, so writing came first, right? So Of course, he says it's not easy to establish, and that's not important, whether what came first. Script came, in terms of the formal script came next. And speech you could communicate to a small group. As soon as writing comes, you can communicate to a much larger, and communication can be stabilized and controlled. Plato has a whole work on, that writing, he's against writing, by the way, and he wrote actually a lot of Greek philosophers, perhaps he wrote most, but he actually writes, he criticizes writing, saying that it will kill memory, right? And writing is wrong, it stabilizes, it is able to communicate to a lot more people, it is able to easily transfer the information across at least one of the generations, because the problem of the longevity of the storage medium, a couple of years. And then in 1453, what happens in Europe? Gutenberg's printing press is invented, okay, which came from China in a particular way, landed up in Europe. And that suddenly changes a lot of things. Right? It is able to now communicate to a large mass of people in the same way the communicator instance to communicate. So that's the much larger space.
Harang cultural program lapan kod ekate kajing play de kajing kran aiman siem nau pada Don Bosco. Kumbat chupen tip shikinong Peit joga Don Bosco Media Network. Hakani kajing kundo kindan kajing kran na ki pro prakhat na India but kajing emer jimut halor kapang. The evolving communication landscape, pathways for effective solution, digital ministry. Kaban kod hado ka khat khandai tere unai wing. Lakhot kerpangru eki staff jaga Don Bosco Media Network Shillong. Banyadan lang banyamer jimut lang.
Whatever the digital communication we need to do, first and foremost, we need to have a value framework, which is very important for us, and that is the need of the hour. And I play with two words. One is interconnectedness, and second one is dynamically interacting with each other. In the digital media, we found that those who get immersed their interconnectivity is extreme. For example, if we take Salesian community life, where their digital effectiveness is that they lost their dynamically interacting with the community members, completely lost. But their interconnectedness to outside the community everywhere is increasing. So is it an effective way of communication? So we think it also in that way. So I feel that interconnectedness is very important. At the same time, dynamically interacting with each other is very important. Very, very important. And the second one is, mind is given so much importance, and more less is given importance to heart or to the souls. And that's why St. Francis says, a great communicator, who says that the power of communication is nothing but heart-to-heart quality, which is very important. Also Don Bosco, heart-centered is approach. And that's the reason so many chapters we have gone through, giving importance to this Christ-centered, Salesian consecrated identity, and that is the best form of communication which we receive. Article 88 clearly says that every day we get energy from the Blessed Sacrament as a Christ-centered. That Christ is a very powerful communicator, and he never went for any school, any communication school, but that is the power God has given to him, a powerful communicator, and that's the reason today we are all here. And I believe